Yeah, if for some reason you still play FIFA 17 or you want to get ready for FIFA 18, check out my coin sponsor in the description, MMOGAH, and use your code HABER to get yourself a discount on all of your purchases. How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are doing a budget Premier League squad builder for when FIFA 18 comes out. Now these players aren't final, this is all done in Photoshop, this is all completely created by myself. Now this took a long time to create, but you guys loved the last one, or a lot of you guys seem to like them. The last one that we did, which was the Premier League transfer squad builder, so I thought, you know what, I'll do another one, see how it goes down on the channel, because you guys seem to be liking it. We are so close now to FIFA 18 and the demo and early access and the web app and FIFA 18 in general, and I am so excited. Like, words can't put into play how excited I genuinely am to finally get views again. It's a joke. I mean, no, it's not a joke. I'm excited to get views again, but I'm excited to actually play the game. The game looks so good. I'm genuinely excited for my audience to finally care about my channel again, because it's been rough. But in all seriousness, FIFA 18 is around the corner, so hopefully you guys are excited as me for the game. And yeah, let's get straight into the squad builder. Now, it is made on Photoshop, and there are no, I've only done the squad cards, so I don't have to go through doing the ratings for everyone and the stats for everyone. I've given ratings based on what I personally think they deserve, and the only person I've given full stats is the first player, because I kind of had to. He's actually the player that is selected, so it shows the stats that he left. But apart from that, everyone is just their ratings, and it's who I think it is. Now, like I said, again, one last time, it's made on Photoshop, so there may be issues, there may be problems in it, there may be a few things I've accidentally missed out, and I apologise. Genuinely, I'm sorry if it's a little bit messed up, alright? And I'll try and do better next time. Let me know in the comments down below if anything is broken in it, and I'll try and fix it for the next video. And if you don't like any of the stats given, then I don't fucking know. Yeah, whatever. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. I don't really care. First player in the team we have got is Michy Batshuayi. Now, he is a player that I think would be quite cheap and OP on FIFA 18. Through the gameplay that I've played so far, it seems like it's quite catered to people that are quite fast with a bit of physical, and Michy Batshuayi is quite fast with a bit of physical, so hopefully he is quite decent on FIFA 18. Now, there are a couple of people that I think will be a little bit expensive in the game, but I can see Michy Batshuayi being one of those players that's maybe like 1 to 2k, maybe 3k max. You know, he's not got a whole lot of hype around him, and he's not going to be mad rated or incredible stats, so I can see him being fairly cheap when the game comes out. Then next in we have the new Watford player, that is Andre Gray. Again, I think he'd be one of those players that's got like 88 pace or something stupid like that, but he hasn't really got the best shooting. Maybe like 79 shooting, 78 shooting, maybe like 70 odd physical as well. So I think it'd be quite cheap when the game comes out, but he'd be one of those players that's actually pretty decent in the game. So again, he's one that I've put in there. I've gone with the 4-1-2-1-2 brackets too, because it's a formation I really like on FIFA 17, so hopefully I'm going to enjoy it on FIFA 18. I'll be playing with this formation among a few others when the game comes out, seeing what plays well, and I think this team could do really well. Now the camp, I've gone with Gylfi Sigurdsson. Now in the teams, I personally believe that you should have maybe 1 or 2 players that's a little bit expensive. I could see Sigurdsson being about 5 to 10k, maybe something like that, because maybe he's got great long shots or just great shooting. So I've put him as an 84 rated in the cam spot. Now again, it's one of those things, I feel like he will be about 5 to 10k, but if you don't have maybe like 10, 20, 30k on the game when it first comes out, then I don't know, maybe this isn't the video for you. I personally plan on dropping FIFA points. I know that a lot of my viewers will drop maybe 1 to 30k FIFA points, anywhere in that huge range, and we'll have enough coins to build the squad when it comes out, so that's why I'm doing it. Here's a player I think would be quite expensive when the game comes out. It is Renato Sanchez at Swansea. I think that he's going to have a lot of hype to him, which is why he'll be expensive, but he won't be expensive for that long. I feel like he's going to be OP in the Premier League, but he won't, like, I feel like he's going to be, in this game, for example, FIFA 17, he was like 20, 30k when the game first came out. He's soon dropped to maybe like 1,000 coins now, and in the game, after a few weeks, he was like 5, 10k, something like that. I feel like that's what Renato Sanchez is going to be like this year as well. I feel like he's going to follow the same pattern. So I've gone with him in the squad because hopefully you guys have maybe that 10, 20, 30k extra you can spend on a midfielder and try him out, because he could be really good. Next up, I went with Marouane Fellaini, because what is a squad without a bit of afro? But in all seriousness, I feel like he could be quite decent on this game. I can't even fucking speak. I feel like he could be quite decent on the game. He's really tall, and I feel like that would be decent in the midfield, having someone really tall to win headers, etc. So I went with him, and I feel like with that strong link to Batshuayi, it's a pretty good idea. Put him as a left centre mid rather than like a CDM, because maybe he won't have the greatest of defending, but I feel like that really tall, what is he, like 6'4", 6'5", that'd be great to have in the midfield, so I went with it. In CDM we went with newly transferred Kukawiak. Again, I feel like he's going to be 1 to 5 to 10k. He's not going to be too much, but obviously he's a new transfer and he looks like a decent player and will be quite decent for Premier League squads. I feel like he might be that tiny bit expensive, but not too much. So this is more like a beginner OP cheap BPL team, rather than, if I had coins, I'd go with Matic at CDM instead of Kukawiak, or maybe someone else a little bit more expensive, maybe Yaya Toure, someone like that, if I was personally building it for me. But for the more cheaper OP side, I've gone with Kukoviak or Kukawiak, however you want to say it. I don't know how to properly say it, and apologies if I butchered it, but I feel like he's going to be really sick to play with in the Premier League. I've gone with Luke Shaw at left back. Now he just looks so cool, like, he's just like, yeah, you got with me at left back, yep, I'm in the squad. I've gone with him because I feel like he's going to get a bit of a downgrade. He hasn't really played too much this season. He's had quite a lot of injury. And I don't know, he's just not been great for us this season. He's not really started too many games. So I feel like he's going to get that little downgrade, maybe to a 78, which might make him a little bit cheaper, rather than someone like Mendy, who might be a little bit higher rated and be a bit more expensive. I could see Shaw being maybe along the 2 to 5 to 10k mark. Again, something quite cheap like that. I can see Luke Shaw being there because obviously he is, you know, probably do a downgrade. It's not that he's played badly, it's just that he's not really played at all, and EA tend to downgrade players that haven't done that. But then again, they seem to love United, so maybe he doesn't get a downgrade. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think he deserves a downgrade and how much you think Luke Shaw will be. At left centre-back, his Manchester United teammate, we have got Lindelof. Now, this is a person I put in my last squad builder. I feel like Lindelof is going to be a pretty decent player in FIFA 18. Now, he might be a little bit expensive when the game first comes out. Obviously, being the new transfer for Manchester United, he might have that tiny bit of hype around him, but I don't think that price will would last for a while, because he's not going to have insane stats. He's going to have pretty mediocre stats, if you ask me. Maybe 8 rated with like 70-ish pace and 80 something defending, 80 something physical, maybe at a push. But again, I feel like he'll be one of those players that's quite decent in the game. You know, maybe like a Kurt Zouma last year, how he was only like 80 rated, but he was a beast when the game came out. So he could be another beast like that. And I'm excited to use him. And just making this thing on Photoshop in general has made me so excited for FIFA 18. I'm genuinely buzzing for this game now. Now, the centre-back might be a little bit expensive for the squad. I've gone with Rudiger. Now, obviously, he's a new transfer for Chelsea, and he could have that bit of hype around him, carrying his price a tiny bit. But I don't see him being that much. Like, he might be like 5 to 10k when the game comes out. You know, there's always those centre backs that sort of settle at about 6 to 7k, so I can see Rudiger being one of those centre backs, but I don't think he'll be hugely expensive, because I feel like the Chris Smallings, the Koscielnys are going to take that higher Premier League price brackets for defenders. I still feel like he'd be a good player to get, and I'm actually really, again, this is making me so excited for FIFA 18. I'm genuinely really excited. I will build a squad like this, and I can't wait to use it. Second to last, we have got Trippier as the right back. Now, this is the only replacement for Kyle Walker that we've got right now that can look like Kyle Walker in game. It's a English right back from Tottenham. I would have gone with someone like Kyle Walker, but he's going to be way too expensive when the game comes out. I want to use someone like Trippier, because I feel like he's going to have pretty decent stats this year. He's had a decent season for Tottenham last season, so I feel like he could be quite good. I feel like he's going to get maybe low 80 pace, high 70, low 80 pace, and then he'll have mid 70 to high 70 defending, and same with physical. So he could be pretty OP for the right back spot, and I genuinely can't wait to use this entire team. Like, every single person in this team I intend to use on FIFA 18, and I feel like this team itself could play really well. And last but not least, to complete the squad, we've got Ben Foster in goal. He's always been one of those players that's quite cheap but pretty decent on FIFA, so I've put him in the squad. I feel like this whole squad in general was that cheap but pretty decent on FIFA kind of squad, so I'm really excited to use it. And I genuinely will build a squad like this and tweet out showing you guys that I have. I intend to stream a lot during FIFA 18 over on Twitch, and when the game first comes out, I intend to stream a web app pack opening when it's early access and stuff like that, so I'm not wasting my early access time but opening packs. So follow me on Twitch, there's a link in the description for that. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree with any ratings and how much you think this squad will be. I feel like it's going to be quite cheap for a Premier League squad, because obviously there's going to be people like Kante, Pogba, Fifa, etc., taking the high price bracket, so these players might get quite cheaper prices. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. If you made it to this part of the video, leave a hashtag squad builder in the comment section down below to let me know you guys are watching it to the end. I'll pin your guys' comments that are at the end and saying the hashtag squad builder to let me know that you guys are watching, and all the loyal people that are watching all my videos, you guys will get hearts and stuff like that, and I may even subscribe to some of you guys back. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.